I want to write a poem, but I want it to say what you're thinking. I want to patch up the holes when your boat starts sinking. I want to write that one-of-a-kind poem, that free your mind poem, that I like how you made that rhyme poem, that can I hear that last line, that is, if you don't mind, poem. I want to write that so heartfelt, I think I know him poem, that this is so tight, I gotta go find all my friends so that I can show them poem. I want to write about everything I ever wanted to be. I want to write a poem so beautiful that my parents might actually start to agree. I want to write about you, about me, about us, about everything from cars and trains to riding the bus to the trailer, and trust the mistakes and heartaches. I want to talk about when I first learned to drive and I was so scared to let my foot off of the brake. I want to talk about battles, about wars, about victories and losses, ethnic cleansing, genocide, and laws penetrated by burning crosses that burnt down churches. I want to write 2 poems for everyone who has ever been told that they were worthless. I want my metaphors and similes to part ocean, rivers, and seas, and I want to write love poems so sweet that the ink on the paper attracts honeybees. Amen. I want to speak the unspoken, and I want to face everything in our world that's broken. I want to be the one that performs the Heimlich maneuver as soon as our society starts choking. I want my words of inspiration to inspire somebody else to be inspirational. I want the motivation in my voice to motivate somebody else to be motivational. I want my phrases to be published, documented, and quoted. I want people to recite my work 10 years from now and have critics say that was cool, but it wasn't nearly as cool as when she first wrote it. And I want my husband to thank my poems for the heart that they stole. And I know that this is just some shameless attempt to petrify my soul, but you know what? Honestly, I really don't want to be forgotten. I don't need fame. I don't need fortune. I just want people to know what I stood for and why I came. I refuse to die a mere occupant of the earth, a John Doe, yet another faceless person out there with no name. I refuse to be just some other person. Thank you. I want to walk for centuries and leave my footprints in the sand for the world to see. I want to die and be cremated into ashes of rhymes, rhythm, and poetry. I'm just feeling like one day they're really gonna love me. I don't really share my emotions too often, but poetry will really allow me to die with my heart on my sleeve. And they never saw me coming, but I'm gonna damn make sure they grieve when I leave. Thank you.